Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to SmithersCast.
That's that will hit that road where the tanks are, and the right next to the road where the truck is. Like you said, it's not as common, so they should be pretty safe.
Yeah, truck snipes. Oh, that's a nice rocket. Actually, has some range, maybe.
It was early. There's no way that rocket could hit anything.
Oh yeah.
Especially an American bazooka, he can only get 700 meters, and they were barely past cattle sheds. So maybe now, but these kind of just look like improvised.
Yeah, they are really kind of. I mean, it's a little bit off, but it was a good, solid opportunity. Good attempt. Good attempt. Okay, I wonder if they got something though. Okay, there's this small one. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. Okay, they flooded 5-way. It seems like on the left-hand side, they avoided the main route into A network. Okay, so the Allies.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the penetration.
Yeah.
By that being Pathfinders. Sorry, we're watching 9th Panzer snipe into the hard cap, though. I mean, they got their lane, and they're going to pay for it.
Yeah, for sure. 9th Panzer getting really good control over the point right now, and they're almost at, wow, 60% cap, 70% cap coming in. Anything's possible.
Yeah, there is a path to the Allies capping first, and all you have to do is have the Axis not send anybody to hard cap.
Alrighty, there we go. So, 9th Panzer comes off with the first cap here tonight on SMDM. And, there we go. One rocket comes into the loops from Leroy Jenkins. Can he get the second rocket in from behind the hedge? Will he be able to sink it? He's going to line up here in a second. I feel like he's going to fire, and he knocks it down. There we go. Nice shot from Leroy Jenkins. Yeah.
Well, maybe just can't really pull an angle. Maybe he doesn't need to. Maybe that's it exploding right there.
Let's see. Barry Jr. and Easy were back here. Both AT guys. They took out a Lux. Okay, they got themselves a Lux. If 9th Panzer is able to flex some more bodies over here, they should be just fine. Panzer 4s, or sorry, the Allied mediums rushing up here. We do have a Tiger, or oh my gosh, 76. Casting both sides can be very confusing, everybody, throughout the day. But have 76 right here rolling up to support AA network in a moment. And then we'll be ticking over for enough fuel in about 3-4 minutes for another heavy. Good presence. They have not lost control of the critical launch section down here, so they're good to go. King Squad, though, making their way in the back line, getting up that red zone garrison. And always the... on the console side, I feel like it's 50-50. Either the squads that come off that red zone garrison will flank to the north and try to wrap the whole front line, or they'll go on solo missions into the next point. So we'll have to see how King Squad approaches this.
You can trade shots with a tank, but what else, really?
Yep. I did hear a shot, I thought. Leroy Jenkins may have gotten a shot in the medium right here. Leroy Jenkins once again. All right. So Leroy with his second tank takedown of the game already. Nice job, buddy. We're only 19 minutes in. Already got 2 tanks to his name so far.
Something else you can do is ask your gunner to elevate the barrel as much as possible. You can climb up the barrel and stand on the tip of the barrel to get a little extra elevation if you're on foot scouting as a tank commander. But of course, the higher you go, the more you can see, the more can see you. You got to worry for that straight machine gun bullet just popping your dome. Certainly has happened to me.
There you go, everybody. A little armored tip from Wix. Pop that barrel up into the air and see if you can, or go in and climb on top of it for some more elevation.
We'll see. I mean, like I said, there's a lot more Pathfinders in this area than there are 9th. But if we start to see pressure on the hard point, you're going to see. I think we're going to see kind of the benefits of map control as the push right up the middle kind of gets swallowed from the sides.
It works.
Yeah, there's gonna be some shots onto that hill from here, but it's not like wide open. You got to wait for them to, move into the right position where you can see around them or see around the trees and everything. Right now, it kind of looks like they might just be picking off infantry on that dugout hill.
Gotcha. Go back and fly over to AA network, everybody. Leroy Jenkins sneaking into the back line of AA.
Yeah, I wonder what he's doing to be able to get in here. And why maybe he's not leading a conga line of his teammates in here, because he seems to have some kind of portal that gets him back in here for free every time.
Yeah, I like that phrase. It's some kind of portal. But we do have an airhead here, front door for the Pathfinders.
Bombing run missed it.
Yeah, bombing run did miss it. Rocket, though, comes in. Oop. Panther's King tries to get it, but I think somebody body blocked it
He
pretty
did
much.
get it, didn't he?
No, Airhead's still up. It's right there.
Is he still there? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so will the Pathfinders commit to this? Question in chat. When are we going to start seeing... Now you see me, now you don't. Yeah, I'm putting together the clips, buddy. It's going to be... it's slowly but surely, but I have a lot of stuff I want to blend together. Airhead got taken out right here, so that'll be the end of those spawns for Pathfinders. They'll be just down to OP's front door.
And map control. And map control, too.
Yeah.
So they're capping the point based on hard cap, which you can cap a point like that, right? But I think even if we were to see this become a capture, which I don't think we will at this point, if I had to guess. I don't think this is a real threat. But even if it were, I think it would be immediately recapped by 9th. Not that it's a bad play. I'm not criticizing Pathfinders. You got to take your shots, right? Mm-hmm. But I think this is just kind of, I mean, it's hard to keep and hold points when you don't really have a ton of map control. They don't have a ton of map control. They went for the front door Airhead to kind of just pierce the hard cap, and they're doing a great job of executing this. It's just hard to see it being successful long term. But hey, I could be very wrong too. So yeah, interesting to see how it plays out.
Yeah, we have a couple squad leads. One squad lead, actually, the other one is recon. So we have Charlie squad making his way in the back line here.
That 9th has had to pull back and pull off the line, and so hopefully, even if they don't have, Pathfinders are going to make progress elsewhere that are going to make a real, true threat to the cap possible. You know, maybe a little bit down the line. But they're doing a great job. I just don't think that it's sustainable at this point. But it's every ticket goes a little bit more red. I'm getting a little bit more worried I may be wrong.
All good, Wix. 276 is coming over here to the point to support now. They're going to be blasting the strong point with HE, of course. And they have plenty of coax to use. Okay, Gary on point is red, but I feel like 9th Panzer has lost all of this ground pretty much, right? We do have option squad back here, King squad, but we're seeing a little bit more of a condensed view of 9th Panzer Division at the moment. Chick-fil-A tried to make a run for the 76, falls a little bit short. All 76 is splashing. This other 76, I'm assuming, is overwatching the hill. Do you see it, Wix? Where is it? See 276s, right?
There's still some. Ooh, was that another 76er? Still a rep or something?
Oh, there was a Tiger that tried to book it over here.
What in the world?
Damn, they made it quite the way. Just pretty getting. As we look at the map too, Pathfinder or 9th Panzer trying to develop their flank to the east side again. We do see Baker Squad out there. But they had a much more... Well, let's see what King Squad actually does here, because he could have an opportunity to get up a nice garrison, and they could flood bodies north and northeast and really wipe all this out. So King Squad is in a really, really interesting position right now. So let's see how they approach that. And just like that, we're at 49 minutes left, almost at the halfway point. So 176 took a shot over there from near... Yeah. Whoa, 76 got popped from something, Wix.
I think that was from the Tigers over on Hugo's, right?
It sounded like it came from the SMDM area. That's why I was confused.
Did it?
Because it sounded like the round came from over here somewhere.
Oh, look by a Warner. Is that a tank? Yeah, on the left side.
Oh, there it is. Yep. It's okay. Tiger moved over to Warner's. They must have spawned at the right HQ and moved on up here. Look at that. Alrighty. So getting out of the Hugo's Farm static points and moving over here to Warner Bros. And getting some sight lines on the 76s. Leroy Jenkins.
Really becoming the star of the show with the magic portal play that gets him into the trenches on AA Network. Seemingly at whatever he wants. So we'll see if he's got rockets or a satchel. If he's got rockets, there might not be anything he can do here.
He's got satchels. He got the STG loadout. So he's gonna go up right next to this 76.
Oh, he's assault now. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he placing it on the hedge?
I think he is. I think he did. Should see the sparks. Maybe not. Oh yeah, I think I hear it. Oh yeah, there it is right there. He put it up on the tree.
It's on a tree.
He put it on the tree.
So that'll get the repair station. That'll damage the tank. Unlikely to kill. It's gonna get the Gary too, actually. That's gonna be a pretty big satchel.
All right, let's take a look here for Leroy Jenkins. He just got shot in the back, but that's okay. Major Bird looking for the satchel. And there we go. Look at that. Leroy.
You can see, looks like hull damage to the 76 too.
Unsure what he was shooting at, but maybe it was a Garrison or OP he saw. Rocket comes into the side. Oh, the 76 Tiger got double pop there. Rocket to the back, and then one shot from the 76 up on Dugout Hill, I think, or Hockey Stick Hill. And there we go. Alrighty.
That is a rough outcome for the Tiger. Just sitting there minding his business, killing people, and just getting a rocket and a shot from a 76 in rapid succession. Yeah,
Sergeant Harley coming up here, trying to get a satchel on. He gets taken out by Cheeks Clapper, and so the Tiger will back up to the hedge right here. Don't know what the driver knew that was there. But we do have Easy, we do have Bobby J, rocking AT kits, but they both get mowed down right there.
I like the idea of moving them off of Hugo's and trying to get the Tigers more into the fight. Just seems like they didn't. Wow, what a rocket!
Wow.
Just really seems like they either didn't have or lost the infantry support along the way.
Ah, damn! So he did get a satchel on the Tiger, so that'll be 2 Tigers lost here in the past 2 minutes for Pathfinders. Heading over towards Hugo's. Let's take a look how this is going to work out.
Be careful that he doesn't kill himself with these bombs.
Yeah. Okay, did get Tempted Crow right there.
Killed himself.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Oh, did he not? I mean, maybe he got shot, but it really looked like he died. I mean,
I think he did.
That box, by the way, is not. If you're outside of the box, you are not safe. That's not what the box means. But just because you're outside the box does not mean you are not going to die.
Swolweave comes in. Carnes, though, is here. Takes out
Everybody
Easy.
runs the other way.
No, you gotta protect the airhead. Gotta turn around. Carnes raw dogging him down with the MG. Carnes is gonna go for the airhead. Right in front of Joe Oberst. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, wow, I thought that was airhead was going to get taken out, but they saved at the very last second. Carnes is still alive, by the way, so he's reporting back that airhead location to command chat, no doubt. And we'll see how much 9th Panzer dedicates to this airhead over here. Meat Sledge and Sharp.
Definitely know where it is.
Yeah, grenades are going off, and I think that just got it actually. Yep, airhead gets destroyed
for the rest of the match, but they can get back to parity. You know, maybe there's some things they can do. For sure, there's still a lot of time left, but losing those 2 Tigers like that at the same time just kind of puts you in a hole it's kind of hard to climb out of.
Yeah, for sure. 9th Panzer is sitting at 1,020 fuel at the moment. So they're sitting nice and pretty when it comes to resources.
Hey, there's infantry in this area. You don't want to go in this area. And all of that, you know, is it as good as damaging the tank? Of course not. But if you're the Allies, it's going to be hard to get into a position to shoot a Tiger in the back. So we see Doom put the satchel on the back. He's going to have to defend it now.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It looks like they may have already found it.
I think they did. He's looking at it. Red Raider. He's got plenty of time.
He's got plenty of time.
Yeah, okay. He'll be good. Okay, they get it off.
But yeah, I mean, if you're Allies and you have rockets, you know, it's not likely you're going to get to the back of a Tiger very often. So, yeah, you might as well shoot at the tracks. And if you get 3 hits to the tracks, you're going to disable those tracks and force somebody to get out to try to repair them. Or you know, if nothing else, you're going to make them less confident and you're going to get them to back off a little bit. So it's always worth it to just throw rockets in volume at tanks, whatever side you're on. If you can't do hull damage, use your rockets to disable the tracks or whatever you can. I mean, just any of that is going to be better than nothing.
Yeah, totally agree with you. Okay, so
and I think a lot of infantry players, sorry, excuse me.
You're good,
I think
you're
a
good.
lot of infantry players maybe don't realize that either. They think like, oh, if I can't, kill it, but it doesn't matter. But I can tell you as a tank player, if I'm starting to get rocket shot at me and I'm starting to take damage, it just changes the calculations that I'm making and how aggressive I can be and what positions I want to go play in. Because people might not know this, but when you take damage to the tracks and you have to repair, unless you have engine damage, which you don't get a lot, the tracks get to repair first. So you're making everything take longer for me to repair. You're limiting what I can do in terms of kind of utilizing repairs to trick the other team and everything like that. So it really does matter. And infantry players might not realize that. I preach it all the time to our team. Just hit them with volume. It's gonna do more than you think.
Yeah, it's very important message for any new players out there playing the anti-tank role, and just how you can benefit your team right there. Heard it from a professional yourself. Okay, so we have rock pile, fruit tree, and Stagda coming over here. This is towards Dugout Hill, looking to gain this ground. 9th Panzer Division once again looking really, really good. Just holding this line. Under 35 minutes now left to go.
Many times when it's happened to me.
76 here taking some rockets from Dino, and Brad is coming up over here with the assault kit. Unsure if he has the satchel. It should have the satchel, I imagine. Trying to peek the 76, but the 76 may be able to get out of here alive. And just like, oh, they did get a satchel on the 76. Brad was watching, see if they were bailing out, and so just like that. All right, so we're looking at, we have a 176 over here to the left, and then 176 by Dugout Hill over there. Okay, then we'll see another 76 spawned here momentarily. Oh yeah, one over here to left HQ. Explosion goes off in the distance. Take a look here real quick. That was another Tiger.
Tiger goes down.
Man, they've exchanged a hell of an amount of armor this game, I think.
Yeah, I mean, on some degree, they're assets to be used. They're not. You're not going to get any kind of bonus for keeping them alive at the end of the game. You got to use them, and using them means losing them sometimes. But especially when you're the team that's down, I mean, you gotta. It's easier said than done for sure, but you got to keep your tanks alive and be able to stack up a few for the end of the game here. And losing them is not going to, well, obviously not going to help that. And if you're ninth, I mean, you really don't need to put your tanks at risk. Just let them sit back and make sure that when this game comes to an end, that you have plenty of firepower to repel a last-second push.
Mm-hmm. We're starting to see a little bit of penetration here from Pathfinders onto AA Network. I know we're not going to be surprised if it gets popped here any second. Sergeant Harley moving into the back, pulls out a satchel. Should be able to get inside of the loose. Gets one. Okay. Sergeant Harley gets a nice satchel on the side of the carcass. We are everybody reaching the 10-minute mark. If you're just joining us, we've seen one cap so far this game. 9th Panzer capping A Network off the opening. Pretty clean cap. Not too sure, once again, if a Pathfinder truck got sniped off of the opening. We'll have to check out maybe Don Gotti's stream after. Don Gotti is streaming from the Axis side of this game, so maybe he captured it. But 9th Panzer was able to cap it pretty cleanly, and it's just pretty much since then it's been a slog back and forth with infantry and armor engagements across the map and everything. So nothing too crazy, pretty much textbook play so far from both sides.
We just saw a non-pen off the side of the 76. Tiger's damaged and now deceased.
Oh, that's P4. P4 got taken out right there.
Oh, P4, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Well, that explains the non-pen. Kind of.
This Tiger, I think, is trying to book it towards the point, but it's taking some rockets. Bobby J looking up to line up another rocket, maybe. Gets one in the back of the Tiger, gets engined. Oh, hate to see it. Oh, but the Tiger... Okay, all right. Tiger, I think, got the medium, but the 76 exchanged with the Tiger and wipes him out. The airhead is live and clear. A couple bodies come in.
People come in. Now you got progress.
Oh! Do we see any backline infantry from Pathfinders? No, we do not. So they are all on the attack. Cap progress tickles in. Denny's the only one in the hard cap. And he's going to be outnumbered here. Denny gets one. Meet Commander versus Commander action. We could see that, but the airhead is still live, everybody. It's over here to the east, right behind the hedge. Oh, look at that spawn wave.
They went for it.
Oh,
and there's some cap progress on AA now, and you can imagine that's not going to go away as people transfer from AA network to the airhead, which the Lukes ignored, just drove right by it.
Oh, man. Rocket comes
Does
into
he know that the airhead is right behind him?
I don't know. I think the airhead actually... I think it got destroyed. Yeah, it got destroyed. 2 OPs that were up on Hugo's. Luke's gets rocked. Tank Cruise jumps out. Cap progress is coming in on AA. Oh, man. Oh, this could be... Let's see here.
Is there anybody coming back from Pathfinders right now? Do they have a spawn here?
I don't know.
There's nobody new. It's just the tank and the commander. Oh no, Poopy Fish got back.
Oh, Poopy Fish. Okay, Poopy Fish is here. Bombing run coming in. Is this coming through Hugo's? No, it's going through AA. Last bombing run for the Axis going through AA network. Precision strike coming in. But this... Oh, the tank splashed it. Oh, the tank may have so bad.
Oh my goodness. Still capping AA network and losing. It hasn't shifted yet. They still have the advantage. Ninth do.
Oh man, we gotta... Okay, let's run over to AA network real quick, everybody. Let's go check. Okay, cap progress still...
God.
This would be a wild ending considering the
Stalls
first...
on Hugo, but they're defending.
Rocket comes over here into the back of the Tiger. Bobby gets wiped out though. Bombing run's coming in. This is a allied bombing run going to the front of the point. Okay, I think they're gonna call it off. Yeah, they have 2 OPs there, but I think they're gonna call off the attack. Oh man, that would have been
I think
wild.
Meat Sledge is begging people to spawn back in AA right now. Please, God, come back.
Okay, 1 minute left to go, everybody, before 9th Panzer can claim their title. Spawn wave comes in for Pathfinders on front door, but it gets demolished by an artillery shell. Another spawn wave comes top left. Go Wix, go Wix.
I don't be dramatic, but I think Meat Sledge was about 1 minute and 10 seconds from being a free agent.
Alrighty, so we have another Pathfinder spawn come in with 36 seconds before the 2-minute mark. Let's see if they're able to win just enough frags here. There is a fat chunk of Pathfinders here. What do we have for armor? Once again, we have 176 on the board.
Is that it?
That's it. 176. The other tank is rushed towards Hugo's.
Interesting. Cap progress has resumed. They technically could cap that, but we're 5 seconds from the result being certain.
And there we have it. 9th Panzer Division are yours. TPL Division 4 champions, everybody. But let's see if they're able to come out here with a win off of going up on 4-1 by Hugo's. We'll go roll over there real quick. Remember, they have time to cap, as Wix mentioned.
Looks like they will. There's not a lot of red here, and they might. I mean, there's really nothing to make you come back for, really, if you don't really want to.
Yeah, we do have a small spawn wave up there to the top right. We have a Stewie inside the point as well. Another big spawn wave comes in from Pathfinders. They're all rushing and goes to contested. I think that spawn wave may be enough to save it. But we'll see. This is an machine gunner's dream right here. Be able to see this.
See a tank crewman just running in off the garrison as well.
Oh, yeah.
Their cap is still going on, though. They need to get some people in the hard cap to stall the cap progress, which I think they're on the brink of flooding in. So
yeah, I think they're gonna be hitting it just about now.
It was a great ending, though. I mean, we got a little bit of drama there at the end after 90 minutes of not a ton of real action going forward when it comes to capping. Certainly, we saw a lot of fun plays and good plays being made by both teams, but not a lot of cap progress going on. But at the end there, hey, we got Man, we got one of the most dangerous games I've ever seen from a commander playing, not only calling in that airhead, calling in the all-in or however far they got, and wow, that almost came back to bite them, but they were able to hang on.
Yeah, exactly. That was pretty damn close.